Alright, for more than a decade, fans of the Resistance franchise have been asking one question: will Resistance 4 ever happen? The beloved PlayStation first-person shooter series, created by Insomniac Games, has remained dormant since the release of Resistance 3 in 2011. Despite years of silence, recent comments from former Insomniac CEO Ted Price have reignited speculation that the series could one day return. The Resistance franchise debuted with Resistance: Fall of Man as a launch title for the PlayStation 3, set in an alternate history 1950s where humanity battles the alien Chimera invasion. The series became known for its unique weapons, dark atmosphere, and large-scale battles. The trilogy developed a passionate fanbase and helped establish the PlayStation 3's early identity. For years, rumors circulated that Insomniac had considered developing Resistance 4. Many fans assumed these reports were simply wishful thinking. However, in early 2025, Ted Price confirmed that the studio had actually pitched Resistance 4 to Sony. According to Price, the proposal featured what he described as a wonderful concept, but Sony ultimately decided not to move forward with the project because the timing and market conditions were not right. This revelation was significant because it confirmed that Resistance 4 was more than just internet speculation. The game was seriously discussed internally, and Insomniac clearly had ideas for where the story could go next. Price also suggested that the proposed sequel would have explored new aspects of the Chimera mythology, potentially expanding the universe beyond what players saw in the original trilogy. One of the biggest challenges facing Resistance 4 is Insomniac's current workload. The studio has become one of Sony's most important developers thanks to the success of the Spider-Man series. It is also preparing to release Marvel's Wolverine in September 2026. With multiple blockbuster projects already in development, there may be limited room for another major franchise revival in the near future. Nevertheless, hope remains. Ted Price emphasized that Sony still owns the Resistance intellectual property and that there is always an opportunity to revisit the franchise in the future. While no active development has been announced, his comments suggest that the door is not completely closed. Several rumors have circulated regarding what Resistance 4 might look like if it eventually enters production. Some fans believe the game would continue the timeline established after Resistance 3, while others think Sony could choose a reboot similar to the modern God of War series. A reboot would allow new players to experience the Resistance universe without needing knowledge of previous games. There is also speculation that a new entry could take advantage of PlayStation 5 hardware to deliver larger battles, more advanced enemy AI, and seamless world exploration. The original games were often praised for their scale, and modern technology could allow Insomniac to create an even more immersive war against the Chimera. Another possibility is a remastered collection before a full sequel. Sony has increasingly revisited classic franchises, and many fans believe a Resistance trilogy remaster could be used to gauge interest in the brand. If such a collection performs well commercially, it could strengthen the case for Resistance 4. Community interest certainly remains strong. Following Ted Price's comments, social media platforms and gaming forums saw a renewed discussion about the series. Many longtime PlayStation fans consider Resistance one of Sony's most underrated franchises and continue to request a return. However, there are reasons for caution. Historically, Insomniac moved away from Resistance after the third game, and previous statements from studio leadership suggested the company wanted to focus on other franchises. In addition, Sony's portfolio already includes several major action and shooter properties, making it difficult for Resistance to compete for development resources. as of June 2026, there is no official announcement, teaser, or release window for Resistance 4. The game remains a possibility rather than a confirmed project. What fans do know is that a sequel was once pitched, Sony declined it, and the franchise's creators still have affection for the series. For now, Resistance fans must continue waiting. Yet compared to a few years ago, there is more reason for optimism. The confirmation that Resistance 4 was once actively proposed proves that the franchise has not been completely forgotten. Whether through a remaster, reboot, or full sequel, the battle against the Chimera may one day return to PlayStation. Until Sony or Insomniac makes an official announcement, Resistance 4 remains one of gaming's most intriguing what-if projects, a sequel that nearly happened and could still emerge in the future.